So in today's topic, we are going to cover one of the major important concept, which is review under CPC. So review provisions are section 114 of the code and order 47 of CPC 1908. So the main object of the review is to avoid any error or mistake in the decision of the court and to prevent any miscarriage of the justice. So the meaning of review is that it is a judicial re-examination of the case by the same court. Whereas in the earlier video we have covered reference, in which the reference, the subordinate court refers the case to the high court. But whereas in the review, it is a judicial re-examination of the case by the same court that passed decree or order. Now, who can apply for a review? The party that is aggrieved can prefer the review. So, what are these grounds and when can the party be aggrieved? And what are the grounds for this review? Let us discuss now. So, grounds for review. So, where there is appeal in any case, but the appeal is not preferred by the party, then the party can go for review. So, that means in a suit, there is a decree passed or an order passed, and against this decree or order the appeal is actually present. That means the appeal is actually allowed against a decree or order, but the party did not prefer to go for an appeal. So in such scenario the party can go for a review. And the second scenario is where there is no appeal. So in certain cases, for the decree or the order passed, there will be no appeal against any decree or against the order passed in that particular case. So when there is no appeal, then also the aggrieved party can go for a review. So here the first scenario is the appeal is present but the aggrieved party did not prefer it. The second scenario is there is no appeal for the party and the party can prefer for the review. So in case of judgment on reference from a court of small cause is the third ground. And the fourth ground is that where there is mistake or error. The fifth one is the discovery of any new important matter or evidence. So before, while passing before the decree or the order, after the due diligence, there is no discovery of any important new matter. But later on, there has been a discovery of new important matter or there comes a new evidence. So in such scenario also, it is a ground for review. The aggrieved party can go for a review. So what is the procedure to go for a review? So the application should be made by the aggrieved party first. Here in scenarios related to review, the court cannot take suo motu. That means on its own, the court cannot grant review. The application should be made by the aggrieved party. And if the court finds that there is no ground for the review, then the court has every power to reject the application under Order 47, Rule 4. But whereas if the court finds that there is ground, then the court will allow the application of review. So here the application, when it is granted, the notice will be sent to the opposite party if the review is filed on the ground that there is some discovery of new matter or evidence. So in the case there is discovery of some new matter or some new evidence has come up, then the aggrieved party can file for review as mentioned earlier in the one of the grounds for review. So here what happens is the court will recognize it and the application will be taken up and the notice will be sent to the opposite party and the party needs to appear in the court. The next step is the review shall be heard by the same judge who passed the decree or order in the same case, which is mentioned under Order 47, Rule 5. So as we earlier said, the main criteria for review is that the judge will be the same, the court will be the same. And here sometimes the judge cannot be the same one unless he is no longer attached to the court, then there will be replacement. Otherwise, the same judge in the same court will hear the same case. This is the review. So the last one is very important, which states that party aggrieved by order granting application for review can go for appeal against it, but the order rejecting an application is not appealable. So what does this mean? Let us understand in a simple way. So party aggrieved by the order granting application. So here there are generally two scenarios for review. When the review application is filed, first thing is either court rejects it if there is no ground, or court will allow it. That means court will grant for review. So now what this point number 4 says in the procedure: party aggrieved by order granting application for review can go for appeal against it. Suppose here there are two scenarios for review. One is where the court rejected the review application, the other is the where the court has granted the review application. So if the court in the first initial stage rejects the review application, that means the decision has not been changed in the case previously. So on the first instant itself, the court has rejected. So here there is no change or modification further which has taken place. That means here there is no scope for appeal. But suppose if the court has if the court grants the review, then what happens? That means there is a scope for change in decision on the previous one. So if there is change in decision regarding to decree or the order, or if there is any modification, then the opposite party, the aggrieved party, can be there where his rights are violated. So then he can file for an appeal. So that means if a court grants a review and the decision is modified, the aggrieved party can go for an appeal. But if the court at the initial stage rejects the review application, then there will be no further appeal. So that is what this point number 4 says regarding in the procedure. So party aggrieved by order granting application for review. So when the review application is granted, if the decision is modified, then there will be an aggrieved party and the party can go against in the form of an appeal. But if the court initially orders for rejecting the application of review, then it cannot be appealable. This is mentioned under Order 47, Rule 7. Hope you understood the entire procedure and explanation regarding the concept of review. Let's catch up in the next video regarding revision.